Introducing a new member to the family is always a moment filled with anticipation, curiosity, and a hint of nervous excitement. For those who share their homes with pets, these introductions become even more memorable, especially when they involve two very different personalities. Today, we delve into the unfolding story of a dog meeting a kitten for the very first time. A tale of gentle sniffs, wide-eyed wonder, and the beginning of a new friendship. It all starts with a subtle shift in the air. The dog, a loyal companion whose routines are as familiar as the rising sun, senses something different long before the kitten appears. Perhaps it's the faint scent lingering in the hallway, or the hushed tones of voices, tinged with expectation. Dogs are masters of intuition, quick to pick up on changes in their environment, and today is no exception. The anticipation builds, manifesting in restless pacing, a cocked head, and the kind of eager energy that can only mean one thing: something new is about to happen. Meanwhile, behind a closed door, the kitten is getting ready for its grand entrance. Tiny, with fur as soft as a whisper, and eyes that seem too large for its delicate face, the kitten is both curious and cautious. The world is a vast place for someone so small, and venturing into an unfamiliar room is an adventure in itself. The gentle hands that cradle the kitten provide reassurance, but the sense of uncertainty is palpable. With each tentative step, the kitten's senses are overwhelmed by new smells, unfamiliar sounds, and the looming presence of something much bigger waiting just beyond the threshold. As the door opens, there is a moment of stillness, a brief pause in which both animals seem to size up the situation. The dog, ever vigilant, stands at attention, ears perked, eyes fixed on the newcomer. The kitten, equally alert, peers out with a mixture of bravery and trepidation. For a heartbeat, neither moves, as if time itself is holding its breath. Then, curiosity takes over. The dog approaches slowly, each step deliberate, careful not to startle the diminutive feline. There is no barking, no sudden movements, just a gentle lowering of the head, a soft wag of the tail, and the unmistakable sound of a deep, rumbling sniff. The dog's nose inches closer, investigating this new creature that somehow smells of both innocence and adventure. The kitten, sensing no immediate threat, stands its ground. Tiny paws planted firmly, it watches the dog with wide, unblinking eyes. There's a flick of the tail, a twitch of the whiskers, and a tentative sniff in return. The two animals, so different in size and temperament, engage in a silent conversation, a mutual assessment, a gentle exchange of trust. For the dog, this encounter is a puzzle to be solved. The kitten is unlike anything it has met before, smaller than the neighbor's cat, more fragile than the squeaky toys scattered across the living room. The dog's instincts kick in, guiding its behavior with a blend of protectiveness and playfulness. It circles the kitten, careful not to get too close, yet unable to resist the urge to investigate further. There's a sense of restraint, an understanding that this newcomer is not a rival, but perhaps a friend in the making. The kitten, emboldened by the dog's gentle demeanor, begins to explore. It takes a few hesitant steps, venturing closer to the dog's massive paws. The sheer scale of the dog is daunting, but the kitten is undeterred. There's a spark of curiosity in its eyes, a desire to discover, to learn, to understand. With each passing moment, the initial fear gives way to fascination. Gradually, the distance between them closes. The dog lies down, lowering itself to the kitten's level, an act of vulnerability and invitation. It's a gesture that speaks volumes, a signal that the dog means no harm, that it is willing to share its space, its toys, its heart. The kitten, sensing the shift, edges closer, emboldened by the dog's patience. A playful paw reaches out, tentative and gentle, testing the boundaries of this new relationship. The dog responds with a soft nudge, a reassuring lick that leaves the kitten's fur damp but unruffled. There's a moment of mutual astonishment, an acknowledgement that something remarkable is happening. As the minutes pass, the energy in the room transforms. What began as cautious curiosity blossoms into playful engagement. The dog, once reserved, becomes animated, its tail wagging in broad, sweeping arcs. The kitten, no longer fearful, darts around the room, chasing shadows and batting at imaginary prey. Together, they create a symphony of movement, a dance of discovery that only those who witness it firsthand can truly appreciate. The dog's reactions are a study in contrasts. At times, it is protective, positioning itself between the kitten and perceived dangers, like the edge of the couch or the open door. Other times, it is playful, inviting the kitten to join in games of chase and gentle wrestling. There are moments of confusion, too, as the dog tries to decipher the kitten's unpredictable antics, the sudden leaps, the sideways hops, the inexplicable fascination with dangling shoelaces. Throughout it all, there is a sense of wonder. The dog, whose world has been defined by routines and familiarity, finds itself enchanted by the kitten's boundless curiosity. The kitten, in turn, learns the rhythms of the dog's world, the slow inhale before a nap, the exuberant dash to the door when someone arrives, the comforting presence of a warm body nearby. The first day together is filled with small milestones. The kitten discovers the joy of chasing the dog's tail, while the dog learns to tolerate the kitten's playful ambushes. They share a bowl of water, noses bumping as they drink side by side. There are moments of uncertainty, when the kitten ventures too close to the dog's favorite toy, or when the dog's bark echoes a little too loudly. But these moments are fleeting, quickly overshadowed by the growing bond between them. By evening, the two animals have settled into a tentative peace. The dog sprawls across the rug, eyes half closed, while the kitten curls up beside it, purring softly. There's a sense of contentment in the air, a feeling that, despite their differences, they have found common ground. The dog's initial apprehension has faded, replaced by a gentle protectiveness. The kitten, once wary, now seeks out the dog's company, finding comfort in its steady presence. In the days that follow, their relationship deepens. The dog takes on the role of guardian, watching over the kitten with unwavering devotion. It guides the kitten away from trouble, nudges it towards safe spaces, and tolerates its endless curiosity with remarkable patience. The kitten, ever adventurous, continues to explore, testing boundaries and discovering new corners of the world. Together, they form a partnership built on trust, respect, and a shared sense of wonder. There are moments of mischief, of course. The kitten, emboldened by the dog's gentle nature, occasionally pushes the limits, climbing onto forbidden shelves, knocking over water bowls, and staging elaborate sneak attacks. The dog, equal parts amused and exasperated, responds with playful growls and exaggerated sighs. Despite the occasional chaos, the underlying bond remains unbreakable. As time passes, the dog's reactions evolve. What was once cautious curiosity becomes playful anticipation. The dog looks forward to the kitten's antics, eagerly joining in games and sharing quiet moments of companionship. There's a new spring in its step, a renewed sense of purpose. The kitten, in turn, grows more confident, secure in the knowledge that the dog will always be there, steady, reliable, and endlessly patient. Their friendship is a testament to the power of unconditional love. Despite their differences, size, species, temperament, they find common ground in shared experiences. They learn from one another, adapting to each other's quirks and rhythms. The dog teaches the kitten the comfort of routine, the importance of patience, and the value of quiet companionship. The kitten reminds the dog of the joy of discovery, the thrill of adventure, and the beauty of living in the moment. For those who witness their interactions, it becomes clear that animals are capable of remarkable empathy and understanding. The dog's gentle guidance, the kitten's playful trust, these are the building blocks of a friendship that transcends words. They communicate in subtle gestures, a nuzzle, a shared nap, a playful chase around the living room. Each moment is a chapter in their unfolding story, a story of acceptance, adaptation, and the enduring power of love. It's easy to forget, in the hustle and bustle of daily life, how much we can learn from our pets. Watching a dog meet a kitten for the first time is a lesson in patience, empathy, and the importance of embracing the unknown. It reminds us that friendship often begins with a single act of courage, a willingness to reach out, to let go of fear, and to open our hearts to possibility. As the days turn into weeks, the initial excitement gives way to routine. The dog and kitten settle into a comfortable rhythm, their lives intertwined in ways both subtle and profound. The dog waits patiently for the kitten to finish exploring before settling down for a nap. The kitten seeks out the dog's warmth during chilly evenings, finding solace in its steady heartbeat. Together, they face the challenges of life, vet visits, thunderstorms, and the occasional accidental spill, with a sense of unity that only grows stronger with time. Their bond is evident in the small things, the way the dog adjusts its pace to match the kitten's tiny steps, the way the kitten curls up against the dog's side during quiet afternoons. There are moments of laughter, moments of mischief, and moments of quiet reflection. Through it all, their friendship endures, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of animals. For those who have experienced the joy of introducing a new pet to their family, this story resonates deeply. It's a reminder that, with patience and understanding, even the most unlikely friendships can flourish. It's a celebration of the small victories, the shared bowl of water, the first nap together, the gentle nudge of reassurance during uncertain times. Ultimately, the dog's reaction to meeting the kitten for the first time is a reflection of the best qualities in all of us: curiosity, empathy, and a willingness to embrace change. It's a story that unfolds not in grand gestures, but in quiet moments of connection. A reminder that the most meaningful relationships are often built on the simplest acts of kindness. As you watch the dog and kitten grow together, discovering the world side by side, you can't help but feel a sense of hope. Their friendship, forged in the crucible of uncertainty and curiosity, is a beacon of possibility, a reminder that, no matter how different we may seem, there is always room in our hearts for new beginnings. So, the next time you witness a dog meeting a kitten for the first time, take a moment to appreciate the magic of the moment. It's more than just an introduction, it's the start of a journey, a story of discovery, and the birth of a lifelong bond. In their eyes, you'll see the promise of friendship, the joy of companionship, and the enduring power of love. And if you're lucky enough to share your home with such remarkable creatures, you'll know that the best adventures are the ones you take together.